Southern Miss will be on Cox Sports Television. The game, Cox will be using a fiber feed from the Superdome, so there will be no satellite coordinates for you TV guys. Secondly, a week from today, just a reminder that we'll be moving our press conference to the atrium. We'll have at 11 o'clock the unveiling of the 2012 NCAA Men's Basketball Final Four logo, and then at noon, Coach Toledo's press conference will follow. So now I'd like to introduce Coach Bob Toledo.
Thank you. Well, first of all, let me say that the disappointing thing about last week's game is that we knew it was at stake, and we didn't finish the football game, and that was really disappointing. We basically let one slip away that we thought we had, and we just need to learn to play with consistency. We win a game, we lose a game, we win a game, we lose a game. We've got to be more consistent and learn how to finish football games. And that again was disappointing. I believe we've proven that we have gotten better. You look at our football team, you can see we have gotten better, but you still got to go out and win football games, and that's not what we're doing, and that's again the disappointing thing. That fourth quarter, that was just a total meltdown on our part, and that was really sad to see after we played as well as we did that first 3 quarters. And as I told the players Monday in our meeting, and I've told the coaches, it's everybody's fault. Everybody's to blame, the players and the coaches. Okay? And the reason I say that is because I don't want any finger pointing. There's no reason for any coach to point to the other side of the ball. There's no reason for any offensive or defensive players to point to the other side of the ball, because we all did enough damage to lose that football game. You look at offensively, we turned the ball over 2 times. We had a couple costly penalties, one inside the 10-yard line that really hurt us. We only scored 1 touchdown offensively. We did run the ball well. We ran it extremely well, matter of fact. We ran it better against them than the Navy did against them, and Navy's a running football team. But we didn't throw the ball well, and that was a disappointing thing to me, and that's the thing that was concerning me during the course of the game is I knew we weren't throwing the ball well, and you can run for yards, but you pass for miles, so to speak, and we didn't get it in the end zone. We were 4 of 15 on 3rd down. Passing wise, we were 5 yards per attempt, and I always talk about 7 or more yards per attempt to be a good passing team. We were 1 of 4 in the red zone. That was demoralizing as well. And we practiced a bunch of red zone last week because statistically, offensively and defensively, we do not rank good in the red zone. So we specifically practiced that last Tuesday and Wednesday against ourselves. In other words, the 1 offense against 1 defense. We wanted good people on good people. And then we still practice it against the scouts on what people do in the red zone. Defensively, I thought we played really well the first half. We did a really good job. Matter of fact, I came in at halftime and I told the defensive guys that they were really performing well. They were playing well defensively to keep it up, and couldn't have played any better. We got 3 turnovers, which was really good. We scored a touchdown defensively, so I thought from that standpoint we played well. We gave up, though, 358 yards passing, 10.2 per attempt. I talk about 7 yards. So we gave up way too many yards passing, gave up way too many big plays, and they were 4 of 5 in the red zone. Okay, we scored. Austin Jack scores to make it 17-3 with 2:15 left in the 3rd quarter. Okay, and I think. And I'm as guilty as anyone. That's why I say coaches too. When it went 17-3 and Jack scored that touchdown, it was like I took a big deep breath. I went, man, we're going to win this football game. And I don't want to say you let your guard down or let the chip off your shoulder, but it's like you do. You kind of say, wow, we're going to get this one. And then all of a sudden, you can't regain that intensity and you can't get it back. And their intensity picked up and ours didn't. But Anyway, we score at 17-3. We get a bad kick. I mean, we kicked off pretty well most of the day. We were holding them inside the 20 sometimes, so we were kicking off better. But on this one, they returned to the 40. In 7 plays, they go 60 yards, score a touchdown in 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Then when they get it, 2 plays, 82 yards in 18 seconds. Then they go 5 plays, 74 yards, 2 minutes and 27 seconds. And then they go 5 plays, 80 yards, 2 minutes and 55 seconds. So, I mean, they went long distances in a short period of time with not many plays. You know, we take the second half kickoff, for example, we go 17 plays. Eat up 8 minutes of the clock. Our defense is rested. But we get a field goal out of it. You know, that's the difference. So anyway, that was the game. Very disappointing in the sense that we felt it was a game that we could have won and didn't win. And that kind of put us behind the 8 ball. As I mentioned to the team before the game, it would be giving us a chance to be 2-2 at home, give us a chance to be 4-4, gives us a chance to keep our goals alive, and not that they're still not, but it makes it tougher now, a lot more tougher. Southern Miss, they're 5-3, 2-2 in league. They lost to UAB last week, 49-50 in double overtime. It was a heck of a football game to watch. They are a big, strong, physical, athletic football team. I think they got 9 guys coming back on defense, and it shows. They're really good. They're in the top 1/3 of most of the conference statistics in most of the categories, so they're obviously pretty good. The stats bear it out. They've lost a couple real close football games. They've got a really good kicker. Matter of fact, the kid's from Louisiana. He's the best in Conference USA. Kicked a 54-yarder last week, so he's a heck of a field goal kicker. We got 4 games to play. We need to practice good, and we need to play like we're capable of playing. We still have a chance to win some games down the stretch here, so we just got to try to put it together and move on. The attitude of our football team is very good. I've talked to a lot of our seniors. They feel like there's still hope. They want to finish strong. Now the younger guys got to jump on board with them. Our game captain this week will be Tyler Helm. Okay, he's from Louisiana and doing a nice job at tight end. Injury-wise, in the game, not counting what we've had in the past, Trent Mackey sprained his knee a little bit, but I think he's going to be okay. He didn't practice yesterday, won't do much today, but he will do a little, and he'll practice hopefully a little more tomorrow. Kenrick Washington got a turf toe. I believe he's going to be okay. And then Eric Jones got a high ankle sprain on his other ankle, so now he's got 2 sprained ankles. I'd say he's very questionable. And if you look at the depth chart, we've moved Harris Howard from left guard to right tackle, and now Manuel Aluko will move up to right guard, and Zach Morgan will move over to left guard. So that's where we're at. What questions do you have?